Hey y'all, and welcome back to Adventures with Ariel. Today we're talking about a theme park that is located in my neck of the woods, Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida. So without further ado, let's get right onto this video. So I've gotten the chance to go to Busch Gardens a few times now. I live in St. Petersburg, so it's about 30 minutes from where I live. I just wanted to give my thoughts on the park. I talk a lot about Disney World on this channel, but Florida is filled with phenomenal theme parks. So what is Busch Gardens exactly? Busch Gardens is a 335-acre theme park that is part zoo, part amusement park. It features more than 12,000 animals and 18 rides. So because this is a popular spot for many coaster enthusiasts, I thought that we'd start off the video by talking about some of the best roller coasters. My personal favorite coasters in Busch Gardens are Cheetah Hunt, Kumba, Montu, and Cobra's Curse. I've chickened out of riding Shikra, admittedly. Shikra is the nation's first dive coaster, and it is the park's most terrifying ride. At 200 feet, passengers are dropped at 70 miles per hour at a 90-degree angle. But yeah, Cheetah Hunt, that is the roller coaster that you come across when you first enter the park. What's really cool about Cheetah is it's one of those roller coasters that does launch you instead of taking you up this incline. It just kind of launches you forward. Kind of like Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster in Hollywood Studios or the Hulk at Universal Studios. It also has a series of turns through a rocky river chasm that come really close to the edges and definitely ups the thrill factor. Kumba is a great coaster as well. The coaster, which opened in 1993, is still one of the fastest and longest in the park with nearly 4,000 feet of track that hits 7 inversion loops at a top speed of, once again, 60 miles per hour. Montu is a lot like Kumba, but it's one of those suspended coasters where your feet dangle, and it too has nearly 4,000 feet of track, sends riders through 7 inversion loops, and you're also going up to 60 miles per hour. Now, Cobra's Curse is one of the park's most recent roller coasters. It isn't the tallest, it isn't the fastest, but Cobra's Curse is really unique. It has spinning cars, has a top speed of 40 miles per hour, and a maximum height of 70 feet. It takes you in all different directions, it takes you backwards. The passenger car itself is turning around for a lot of it, and it's just a very fun coaster. I also really enjoy the Sky Ride. You're taken up on a cable car and you have these beautiful views of the roller coasters, of the animals, and it runs between the Egypt and Congo sections of the park. Whether you're looking at animals, looking at the roller coasters, or you just want to simply relax, the Sky Ride I feel like is a must-do for any visit to Busch Gardens. Another thing that I have to talk about when it comes to Busch Gardens is the animals. The animals are what really makes this park for the whole family. The exhibits are well spread out throughout the park. You can be getting off a roller coaster and immediately come across a zebra exhibit. I mean, everything ties in together very nicely here, and there are so many animals to see. That's what I love about this park. It's not just a full-on roller coaster park like Six Flags. If you are not a roller coaster enthusiast, you will still have a great time walking around. The animal exhibits are very fun to look at, and the theming is just superb. A few shout outs. One is to Lauri Landing, and Lauri Landing is probably my favorite spot for animal interactions here, hands down. This is a bird exhibit where you enter the enclosure and there is nothing between you and these colorful little birds, and they are so cute. I just loved watching them interact with each other and interacting with the guests. If you stop to purchase a cup of nectar, these birds will have no fear of you whatsoever. They will come right up to you, eat some of that nectar, and it's just a really fun experience. I love just like that hands-on feel of interacting with the birds. Another great experience that a lot of people choose to do, the Serengeti Safari Tour. This is one of the most engaging animal interaction experiences in the park. Now, it doesn't come with the admission fee. The Serengeti Safari Tour is a separately priced experience that takes you out into the Serengeti Plain while standing in the back of an open-air truck. Your guide will take you right into the animals, then you'll be given food to feed the giraffes. You could kind of compare it to Kilimanjaro safaris at Animal Kingdom, but I think that this one is special in that you're actually feeding the animals, you're interacting with the animals. So my favorite show at the park is an ice skating show called Turn It Up, which I know doesn't seem like it probably ties in much to the theming, but it is very entertaining and well worth a visit. And it's also a nice break off of your feet, you know, when you're walking around in the hot Florida sun. Turn It Up is being billed by the park as an all-new original ice show that vibrantly celebrates summer with contemporary performances, aerial moments, and electric pop music. This show also features fast-paced ice skating and a set design that makes the show really very visually exciting. And this new show really succeeds at what it aims to do, to be a fun, upbeat, and energetic performance that just wows the audience with exceptional skating. So if you want to check out Turn It Up, it's performed several times daily and runs approximately 22 minutes. So it really gives you a good amount of time to get away, get off your feet. It's very cool in there, an amazing, very entertaining show to experience at Busch Gardens. I was thoroughly impressed. So if you are anything like me, you will absolutely love Busch Gardens in Tampa. It has amazing animal exhibits, very thrilling rides, very entertaining shows. If you're looking to escape the extremely crowded parks in Orlando, this park is a great excuse for that. My last visit was on a Monday in July, and I found that the crowds were pleasantly mild. Busch Gardens Tampa is so much more than your standard theme park. It's got a little bit of everything, and no matter what age you are, you can find some excuse to have a great time. This is just a beautiful park to look at, and the African theming is very well executed. I would say that aside from Disney World and Universal Studios, this park has taken a spot on my list of the best theme parks in Florida. Definitely, this is a must-do park. By all means, visit Busch Gardens in Tampa. You will not be disappointed. All right, y'all, so those are my thoughts on Busch Gardens in Tampa. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And also remember to subscribe if you enjoy watching theme park videos and Disney World videos and all that good stuff. Comment down below, have you been to Busch Gardens? If you haven't, are you excited to go one day? And if you have, what are your opinions on it? I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, have a magical day.